Okay, got the car back, put it all back together again. It's had a new cam belt, it's had a new water pump, it's had a new head gasket, and I put 10 new bolts in the head, and well, it all seems to be okay. Took quite a few days. There's a bit of a problem with the timing holes on the crankshaft. The hole had been moved 170 degrees, so to get the timing right was a bit of a problem to start with, and the only way to do that was to get a new crankshaft pulley wheel with the correct hole, and once that was in, then we could line up the camshafts, the exhaust and inlet, and away we go. And once you've done that, it's a question of putting it all back together again. You can see the manifold on the front with a little Peugeot emblem. Just zoom in a bit on that, you can see it there. And all that's been out, and it's all got to go back. The fuel injector rail, and the only thing that you could possibly see is different now is these hose clips on the top of the engine, because usually from the factory they come with a sort of self-crimping, so those have got to be changed. I think I showed you them there. So it looks pretty much like it was before I took it apart. So let me get it started up, and we'll see how it sounds. There we go, it's all fired up. It's got a bit of valve sound. They always tick a bit, these Peugeots, but I think it's just ticking away a little bit more than it did before. I've had it checked and asked somebody who knows Peugeots, and they say that's not a problem, but obviously it's not a new engine. Actually, this engine's done about 250,000 miles. So that's pretty good going. I'll just rev it up a bit, and then I'll switch it off, and there we have it, a new head gasket, new stretch bolts, and the engine's back and running, and the car should run now for, well, at least a couple of years. Doesn't really sound too bad. Not at all. So that's the end of my little video about changing the head gasket. It's a big job. I think totally I've probably used 30 hours. A trained mechanic would probably do it in about 8. So that's the difference. But it all went back together again, and I'm pretty satisfied.